Is it true that BTS's Jungkook was spotted with a mysterious figure in Tokyo, and what are they hiding behind the crowd? Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe now. Is BTS's Jungkook really hidden camera with an unseen person in the crowd of Shibuya Tower? Photos that appeared on social media during this time. Defiant in tone and full of vague hints, this news will bring together all the details that managed to be collected, from video recordings to the analysis of the spectators involved at all times have not yet reached the singer of the seven. What happens to yourself when you're behind all the speculation and conspiracy that begins to develop? Is there a mystery that only one of the staff is still alive? Or is there a deeper connection that is going on cover-up? At the end of this article, why is it in your hands? Do you stay true to Jungkook or just do everything? Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe before reading more so you don't miss the latest updates about Jungkook and his surprises. Since BTS announced Jungkook's latest promotion schedule in Tokyo last week, fans have been making decisions. What exactly will the lead singer do alone in the Japanese capital? The 5-second video features Jungkook walking hurriedly through the Harajuku area, holding someone's hand. Who owns it? Why, thanks to their relationship? All these questions caused a storm of unspeakable speculation until allegations emerged that Jungkook was doing secret deeds that could destroy the group's image. This article is a collection of articles that discuss the most studied subjects in the world, including the emotional implications for Jungkook, BTS, and ARMY, who have been considered his perfect person. On the other hand, tweets containing amateur video screenshots have become a source of fire in dry fields. The songs that never stop make all Jungkook's movements, his limping footsteps, his face bowed back, and his left hand that always reaches into his pocket to charge his cell phone. Some fans learned that the phone was used to photograph or record something very important, perhaps in the face of a secret battle that had been considered inappropriate for idols like Jungkook. Not a few also consider that the mystery figure beside him is not anyone, but a secret protective agent sent by the management to realize a big surprise at the upcoming solo concert. All these hypotheses bring every second to a small part of the puzzle to be solved. Footage from Variety should involve Jungkook sitting on a park bench near Tokyo Station. He seemed to be holding the phone screen while occasionally staring to the left and right while looking at someone. 5 minutes later, the social in black sleeves, dark glasses, and using a medical mask to clean hands to shake hands. The movements then become so subtle that not much happens, especially the soldiers standing across the street, filming silently. Then, suddenly Jungkook won, hitting the phone with his palm, before getting up and running quickly towards the neon-lit highway. The 3-minute video was then posted by the JK Tokyo Lens fanbase account with the caption, "What's the secret behind tonight's fight? Look at Jungkook's loaded face." The video immediately went viral in the count of men sharing feelings of love and responsibility comments that helped the official achieve. Various theories have emerged. Some say that there is a mystery. It is Jungkook's former childhood friend, who was actually studying quickly and then just disappeared into nowhere. This reason was suggested by one of the ARMY's insider forums, which stated that the former friend's code name was Tornado. However, rumors surrounding tornadoes have long circulated that a major threat to BTS itself might not happen again. Why, then, did he suddenly reappear before Jungkook, and why did the meeting have to be postponed to the nights in Tokyo? This is one of the few ways you can protect yourself and your family. Meanwhile, the management of HYB, the agency that supports BTS, still speaks 1,000 languages. Jungkook is currently focused on preparing music material and has no specific plans. However, such a response is contrary to public policy. If there is no secret agenda, why should Jungkook fight alongside a mysterious figure? Why did HYB choose silence while remembering details such as Jungkook's office address to Tokyo? In the context of an entertainment company that cares so much about image, this act of silence clearly raises a big question mark. Furthermore, management must declare the official truth for the rumors to be refuted. Until now, there has been no confirmation of the identity of the person next to Jungkook. Some pretty popular K-pop singers are currently hanging out with secret HYB projects that haven't been released publicly, including special songs, collaborations, or exciting performances in Japan. However, another, more provocative theory holds that this social mystery was Jungkook's secret affection. This phrase comes from the comments of some netizens who considered the details of the bracelet worn by the bespectacled man, which looked similar to the traditional bracelet worn by Jungkook at a concert. The comment immediately got a lot of likes, then was shared with angry listeners who said Jungkook already has affection, and they want to keep it a secret until the right time. This issue is making progress and greatness among soldiers who worship Jungkook as an invincible idol, sparking fierce anger on Twitter and fan forums. On the emotional side, this news broke the hearts of Jungkook's loyal fans. Since his debut in 2013, Jungkook has been known as a symbol of progress, a talented singer, a great singer, and a person who is friendly and meets the heart. He appears called the Golden Magne, a nickname that describes all his usual extraordinary talents. As a soldier, it may still be difficult to accept the fact that the man has a quiet private life outside the public spotlight. This uniqueness reveals the nuances of grief. How is it possible for a love idol to build a relationship like this without involving in any way signals to fans? The love story that has been intertwined for years now continues, because rumors of infidelity or secret romantic relationships can change Jungkook's image in the public eye. The article attempts to encapsulate those emotions, with excerpts of soldiers' testimonies appearing in the video's comment section, some of which read, "I didn't want Jungkook to be at odds with us," and "Look at the sadness in his eyes as he passed the gang of men's hands. What is that sense of unity?" However, there are not a few soldiers who are trying to fight rationality. "We don't know anything yet. Maybe he's with a long-lost friend," wrote one fanbase. They hope on Hybe's and Jungkook's own official clarification before making any premature conclusions. The fanbase of JK GoldenEye's fans posted a long thread on the Weverse forum, logically explaining that everything that happened is only a small part of the whole story. Even so, the uncertainty remains. Has Jungkook gone beyond his public promise to maintain privacy, or is this issue deliberately being done to boost the ratings of a variety show that will feature Jungkook as the main guest star? So much so that many media outlets assume that HYB's silence could be an ongoing promotional strategy, which subtly brought out the ARMY's sense of empowerment so that it would increase official engagement when the exclusive documentary video was released later. Meanwhile, on Japanese social media, JK began to become a trending topic. On TikTok, creators come together to make frame-by-frame video analysis, understanding every hand movement, every gesture, even the color of the man's clothes. They find the exact location of the fight, a small alley behind the Tokyo Tower, which can only be seen through a narrow path. One account owner, Tokyo Fan Snaps, stated, "The placement of neon lights in the show-like setting is set to be Jungkook's face clearly. Why did something go wrong? Camera suit. This is increasingly becoming an issue. Is this footage just for large-scale publication as a teaser of the project ended? Or is it really something that is not liked?" All these questions are still waiting for a definite answer. Of course, in the history of K-pop, it is not the first time that an idol has been caught on camera with someone who has not been identified. For example, in 2018, a former member of a famous boy band was caught on camera with a traditional Japanese artist, sparking rumors of a cultural collaboration that later proved to be true. However, the fundamental difference this time is Jungkook's much more idolized status, as well as BTS's reputation as South Korea's pride boy band. As a result, Jungkook's every move abroad will be watched very intensely, even when he is just shopping in Harajuku. Therefore, this meeting became a kind of litmus test for HYB's management. Are they ready enough to handle the storm of public and media pressure, or will they choose to remain silent and let the rumors run wild? Turning to the economic side, this issue also affects the value of HYB shares in the Korean stock market. Some analysts say that negative news about the personal life of a major artist can potentially lower investor confidence. A financial analyst in Seoul who did not want to be named explained, "Indeed, the direct impact is very difficult to measure, given that BTS still holds global market dominance. However, this kind of scandalous news can raise long-term concerns about the stability of the group's reputation. No wonder that the day after the video went viral, there was a slight decrease in the value of HYB shares, although it was only a minor correction. This news was quickly picked up by Japanese investors, who flocked to monitor any updates about BTS in the context of upcoming promotions at the Tokyo Dome. In the cultural aspect, the Japanese public is divided in two. Most of the local fanbase showed their full support, stating that idols are also ordinary people who deserve to have a personal life. "We must not interfere in Jungkook's personal affairs," a Japanese army official said on Twitter. However, in another corner, there were also scathing comments saying that Jungkook had violated the unwritten rule of K-pop idols, maintaining a reasonable distance from the public, especially when it comes to romance. In Japan, social norms about idols who can't go out are still very thick, so this kind of news often leads to public moral condemnation. Unexpectedly, a well-known fashion magazine in Tokyo released a recent opioid article highlighting the K-pop phenomenon and artist privacy. Which is more important, work or personal life? The power of digital media further accelerates the spread of news, but also complicates the verification of the truth. One of the photos claimed to be a selfie of Jungkook and the mysterious man turned out to be a hoax, as it came from a fan signing event last year. When given a comparison, the location of the neon sign in the background is different, proof that this is an old photo that was edited to look like new. However, despite the refutation, the effect has been amazing. The creators of the hoax managed to plant seeds of doubt in the minds of many. It shows how easily a news story can be manipulated for a specific purpose, building a dramatic narrative or simply getting instant attention on social media. Returning to the original footage, digital media forensics experts began to intervene. With AI technology capable of clarifying every movement in blurry videos, they sought to identify the mysterious man's figure, height, posture, and unique features such as a small tattoo on the left wrist. Based on the tattoo's resemblance to a tattoo Jungkook had shown on AV Live content last year, speculation that the man was a family member or close friend was strengthened. Unfortunately, until this article was taken down, there was no official certainty about who the man was, in the sense of his name and relationship with Jungkook. Meanwhile, celebrity psychologists observed the emotional impact for Jungkook himself. Many highlighted her tired and slightly depressed facial expression in the video, despite the fact that, before, the 1997-born singer always showed a cheerful and optimistic aura in front of the camera. There are predictions that Jungkook's mental burden is getting heavier after 5 consecutive years of touring the world, plus a sense of responsibility as a magne who often becomes the center of attention. Now, privacy issues like this will certainly add to the pressure. How will he respond to the public spotlight that turns into accusations? What recovery strategy will HYBE and Jungkook choose? Will they make a personal statement, or instead reboot the image through social media offense? On the fans' side, the phenomenon of digital catharsis occurs. On online forums, thousands of ARMY are busy discussing conspiracy theories. Maybe this is a teaser for a Japanese solo concert that will be announced tomorrow, claims one fan. There's no way HYBE would have let this video go if it wasn't for marketing reasons, another added. Some official fan bases even put together a virtual FAQ to quell the panic. Question: is Jungkook dating? Answer: there is no official evidence yet. However, in short, to date, there has been no official clarification about whether the one caught on camera is really a girlfriend, or precisely a family friend who happened to be in Tokyo. Among the confusion, collage content appeared on Instagram that compared the mysterious man's dress style with that of a famous Japanese songwriter. Some believe Jungkook is exploring the possibility of a secret collaboration with local musicians for a bilingual-themed music project. This assumption is based on the statement of one of the sources in the Japanese music industry environment who leaked that HYBE is planning to release a Korean-Japanese mixed single for next fall, and Jungkook will be the main face. If this theory is true, then the meeting in Tokyo is just the first step. They chose a location where fans rarely go to discuss strategy without interruption, given the long-term impact. This opportunity could be an important moment for Jungkook in shaping a more mature international image. Instead of being considered a scandal, this could be a venue for the artist to be reborn, showing that he is not just a teen idol, but also a serious musician who dares to take risks. However, the road to it is not easy. The public in South Korea is known to be conservative in assessing idol courtship cases. One wrong move, and a reputation built hard over a decade could collapse in an instant. So, HYB's management had to work extra hard to put together the right narrative, so that this story could be turned into a victory for Citra.in and in-depth analysis. This news is not just another caught by the hand story, but also a mirror of the dynamics of the relationship between celebrities and the public in the post-truth era. As the line between private and public life gets thinner, idols like Jungkook must fight to maintain an impression of untouchability, while acknowledging his right to have privacy. This phenomenon again reminds us that behind the glitter of the stage and the glare of the cameras, there are humans who may miss simple moments, such as walking around Shibuya in the company of quiet old friends. However, in a world where every step is watched by thousands of eyes, such modesty is almost impossible. As a consequence, any video upload, even the most innocent selfie, can be interpreted as an official statement that triggers a story